This balloon racer sample file was designed in Tinkercad and previously sent to Fusion 360, where we refined the design and completed a render. We're now ready to animate the model with Fusion 360's animation workspace. In Fusion 360, we'll start by making sure our 3D bodies are components. Components are required by the features within the animation workspace. Right-click on the Bodies folder and select Create Components from Bodies. Notice this places all of our 3D bodies into their own component folder. We can now head to the Workspaces drop-down list. Select Animation. Fusion 360's Animation Workspace allows you to create exploded views to animate parts and assemblies. Animations can be used to evaluate and communicate design functionality and to illustrate assembly operations. Let's get started with the Auto Explode feature in the toolbar. Notice we receive a warning that no components are available for exploding. We'll first need to select the desired components. While holding the Shift key, I'll select all components except the car body. We can then activate the Auto Explode feature. Notice that the explosion scale slider allows us to refine how far away the parts end up. After selecting the green check mark, we can press the play button at the bottom to test the exploded view. Perhaps we instead want the wheels to appear to be going toward the axles instead of away. We can achieve this by simply reversing the storyboard. Right-click on the storyboard and select Reverse. When I play the animation, you'll see the actions are now reversed. The animation timeline includes individual actions that represent each move. We can drag individual actions around to stagger the order in which each object moves. Take a minute to reposition some of the actions, then play back the animation to check your results. When rotating our design with the view cube, the view is recorded on the view track of the animation timeline. Note that we can extend or shorten the length of each action by dragging the ends. If I now play the animation back, you'll see that our view rotates as the rest of the actions play out. The timeline scrubber can be moved further down the animation timeline to set the distance of our next view. After each new action, I recommend reviewing the animation and adjusting your actions as needed. We can also use the Transform tool to specify how individual components or the entire assembly move. I'll start by dragging the timeline scrubber approximately 2 seconds to the right. Select the entire assembly in the Fusion 360 browser, followed by activating Transform. Notice the transform manipulators that allow us to rotate, position, or move the design. I'll drag the arrow as if the car were driving off the screen. Notice we can also define the dimensions within the dialog box if we need to further refine the distance. Let's select OK and play back the animation. Once your animation is ready, you can use the Publish feature to save a video of your animation. Choose the desired video resolution and select OK. This will save an MP4 file to your local computer. You're now ready to animate your Tinkercad designs with Autodesk Fusion 360.